And for more about Fabra Shiny Creations, there be a mecca open baby a trending news el cosodia a shiny creations a Hannah Ubinian Timeso send no face there. No subscribe, no like video, no share some for Franya be. I share minim so nim a brand some dinner to screen so your friend Hayford, the baby over trendy ye pan. Now a year a brand here na Bara or no a num soa a ma Hayford a trendy, you know. Or in Simbi Abetuja Wabra Hayford a call a year campus with Showboy in the show so a church and Simbi mo no a year lady a friend or a Headucator when you lady mpo or a bearman or so a trans so a deo and said that any tear the reference or your bar. Now then Simbi or the Abetuja after say a year Hayford a call campus with Showboy in the show so I can't Simbi for Headucator and we're calling of us to share our kind of different no. Headucator so about the Simbia Batuja say boy no can throw ye pa no dear oba aba exposing ye pa and sembe brina Headucator so about the Batuja. First of all say even Uber or no Hayford Faman or when Piaka ne ma mimpo na emu din so benya 50 cedis crampo ediama on Headucator say on fanfaka and konifi na even said na Hayford they see portray ne ho said the what as we DB no oba Hayford fee no amehuni sa even oni Hayford ehye dem ko papa be to so ma okwohye toilet so be 1 hour 30 minutes and sana woti ma pie free hold na ni achim e woni fee na Hayford aka che ne se wotwe driver ne ka na oduru ho so driver ne se wa ma Hayford ama ne kapere enim guase odigu ni nya asem ketwa e be kore akoti nsem a Headucator eka efa Hayford ho wa bra o mu hia ye no nkoti sa ansem na mbra ne nto aso.
I'm Headucator, and if I'm here today, I'm here just to break down whatever happened between Hayford and I. Cause guy, after every interview he goes, he has a whole different story to say, a whole different storyline, a whole different setup and format, and it's really spoiling my name and tarnishing my image. I don't like that, so I'm here to clear the air. Please listen to me if you can. Thank you. So fast forward to how we met. He texted me on Twitter because on Twitter I used to have some really wild content there. That was before my account was taken. This new one I'm trying to tame down. So when he texted me there, I think the vibe was not really there, and he was like, he wants my Telegram because he has heard my Telegram has a whole lot of hot stuff on it. So I gave him my Telegram, and then he texted me on Telegram too. That was when he was being flirtatious. And as time went on, he was like, I want to see you. Can I come pick you up? Like, he was giving off fly boy kind of energy, like DB vibes. I don't know who told him that I like money, but that was what he was doing. And it was catching my attention one way or the other. Because, well, so yeah, that's what he was doing. Always was like, he will come pick me up when he wants to see me. He's driving somewhere, he's driving here, driving there. So, I mean, it was giving that kind of energy and that kind of DB vibe. Like, what am I saying? So, yeah, that was what happened, and we're texting. And then when he got flirtatious, he was sending me clips of him and other people. He also told me that there was this influencer that he fucked. But I'm not going to mention her name because if I do, it's going to start a whole new drama. Yeah, so he told me about her. I was like, wow, then this nigga's been on some good. Yeah. So texting, and boom. On one single day, he's been on my neck to try to see me non-stop. Because, everybody wants a taste of this, all this. Yeah, so he's been on my neck for non-stop. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just mind him. What is your problem, Hayford? What's up? I want to see you with urgency. Like, I really have to see you today. I was like, okay, would you come pick me up? He said no, but I can book your boats and come. I was like, no, if I'm coming to see you at your house, you take care of the transportation, because I have my space. You could have come to me, but you said you wanted me to come to you, so that's what I did. I made him book a ride for me. The ride took me. We went all the way from where I was to his place, and it was so far, but I still went. The driver got missing at some point, so he had to call him for directions. And then the driver told him that, okay, he has to come because he's not getting where he's pointing. So he came to join us in the ride. He was at the front seat. and then we got, like, as we were going, it was an estate, alright, and the driver and I were we were passing nice looking houses. It was giving mansion, it was giving Tibet or DB, sorry, but I say Tibet or Tibet. It was giving that, and I was like, okay, so it means we're going somewhere good. We bypassed all these bougie houses and got to the other house, which was his house, and it was not given at all. I was so disappointed. And theater right now also means same, not say young cross inside because his grandma is around. I was like, wait, there's an old man here, you want to do stuff? Nah, bro, that's so wild. So he put me by the hand, like sneaked me inside, very sharp. And when I got outside, it was like when I got out from the car, the house was not giving. The inside of the house does not even know the word give, because it didn't give nothing. Like, it was so stuffed and packed and sweaty and hot. It was giving oven, seriously. And there was no fan or AC. First of all, the weather is hot. My country's economy is hotter, and I'm a hot girl. How can you combine all these three elements together? No, it was giving Pentecost fire. So there and then he saw how uncomfortable I was. I took my phone trying to order a ride so I can leave, like I can clock the fuck out, because this is not what I signed up for. This is not all that talking we're doing on the internet was for. First of all, a girl texts you that she likes you, and you had to take her picture and diss her brutally on Twitter. If someone says something, you talk back as if you have everything in the world, but nigga had nothing. His only property in the house was an Xbox, I think. So yeah, I was trying to order a ride to leave because I was not feeling comfortable. And then he comes up with, oh hey, I do have this sugar mommy that is so obsessed with people like you, especially you, and she wants us to do something on camera for her. So if you do it, she's gonna pay $300, but if she likes it, she's gonna double it, so meaning $600. All for me? When invited by? I was like, okay, if she's gonna pay good, let's do this. Only did I know I was about to regret that decision. So I was like, sure, let's get into it. But he could not use his phone to record because it was not of good camera quality. Let me just say that. Let me be decent. Let me be polite. It was not giving. So he had to use my phone to record and then send it to his phone. I was like, yo, if you're done, delete it. And he was like, oh nah, if he loses it, he'll call me or contact me for it. I was like, okay then, sure. When am I gonna get the money? Instead, he said she's sending it right now, like ASAP. So I was like, okay, then let me wait for her to send it. And he was like, oh nah, you have to go, my dad is coming. I thought it was a joke, and then boom, this man out of nowhere appears in there. I have to be sneaked out of his room into the toilet for, I think, was it an hour? It was long, and the bitch was suffocating. Like, I was losing my life in the washroom, but I kept quiet. He ordered the ride for me. I asked him, since you paid for the first one, you know you're supposed to pay for this one too, right? Okay, so have you paid? He was like, oh yeah, yes, pay the driver. Okay, sure, let's go then. He sneaked me out again. When his dad arrived in the house, I sat in the car, sorry, and then boom, I left. When I got to his junction, all the way from there, it took like 1 hour 30 minutes to get back to my place. I was calling this guy and he had blocked my phone number. I used the driver's phone to call him and he went through, but mine was not going through. That's when I knew that, ooh, a nigga had blocked me. So already my mood had changed, and the driver noticed, because I was talking, like I like to have conversation with drivers all the time. So the driver was like, young lady, what's the matter? It's like, you know what? See more baby, because I don't feel good. I hate to feel stupid. How the fuck would you try to take advantage of me? Like, you try to outsmart me. I have so many scammer daddies. You can never outsmart me, nigga. Yeah, so the driver said I can get down here at a place where I could get down like a few steps to my apartment. And then I was getting down. When I crossed the road, the driver was like, young lady, you've not paid me my money. Are you trying to run away with my money? I was like, oh my God, the embarrassment. Thank God it was Sunday. The embarrassment. I went closer to the driver. I was like, damn, I hope it's I'm not even the amount because it's Christmas season. But he said he had paid you. So what are you saying? The driver told me that this boy had not paid him. And I was like, and it's Sunday too. Like, I cannot go to any of the banks. Banks don't open on Sunday. The driver with this mad, angry, infuriated face was like, young lady, sit back in the car. Let me send you back to where I took you from. I don't like this. I was like, you know what, let me just send you Momo. He said, nah, the boy lied to me. I'm going to take my money from him. He booked the ride. If something happened to you, they would have held me accountable. And I would have held him accountable because he booked the ride and then someone else came to sit in the car. So sit back in the car. Let's go. 1 hour 30 minutes back to the guy's house. And you know what? Things got worse there because when I knocked, guess who opened? Okay guys, so I'm back with the part 2. Let's get into it. When the driver and I got there, the driver was giving me serious pressure that I should go in there and fish the boy out because he really wants to see him. Why that he had paid him? So I went in there, went to knock, and his dad came out. His dad came out. When this good-looking old man came out and was like, young lady, you are so tall and beautiful. I said, thank you, daddy. Thank you so much. I'm here to look for Hayford, and please can I see him? Because the way he was like freaking out when his dad came was giving straight daddy. So before his dad went to call him for me, we engaged in a conversation. He was like, where am I from? I don't look Ghanaian, blah blah blah. And I wanted to lie, but if you know me, I never hide my identity from anybody. I told him that first of all, I'm Ghanaian, but I do travel a lot, and second of all, I'm trans. His dad looked me dead in the eye and was like, oh, Hayford. And I went to call him for me. When he called him for me, I was like, bro, why the fuck would you just block someone right after business? That is not professional. Like, that is so wrong. You're trying to make the person look stupid and make you look smart, but you're not that nigga. So kindly pay the driver and pay me. Then his mom came. His mom was like, young lady, what's the problem? I was like, mommy, please, I came to see Hayford. He snuck me into the room, and now he's supposed to pay the driver that brought me and sending me, but he has refused to pay, and the driver thinks that I'm running away with his money. First of all, he lied to the driver, so he's so mad and wants the money from just him and nobody else. So that was just a commercial break, guys. When I got there and then his mom came out, I was working with his mom. She was like, she'll take care of the fare. So I was working with his mom to the driver, and then his mom was like, oh, Hayford, why is he doing this every day, this, today, that? Like the average wheeling African mom. Yeah, because it seems the boy now, he's been worrying his parents a lot. So after that, we got to the driver, and then the driver was complaining. Like, he was complaining bitterly. I was just looking at the driver that, calm down on the woman. She's being gentle, but you're being harsh. So he calmed down and then was like, Obano, was so mamisika, and the woman said she'll take care of it. That was his mom. So after everything, the driver was like, you know what, he's tired, where is the money? Now he wants the money. And then Hayford's mom was like, she's going to pay for it, so the driver should calm down. Could you believe this man had to make some calls to even come up with the 50 cedis? The driver was taking 200 for sending me and bringing me back, but if he's to send me again, he'll take 300. I was like, I'll pay for that one. But looking at what the woman was going through just to even raise the 50 cedis to pay for, that was not all. That was even some of the money. I was like, driver, you know what, this is what she has, just take it. I'll play some calls and get you your money, please. Before you even get to my place, trust me. He did that. He took me back, and then Hayford called me once I was in the car. He was like, okay, so I'm going to send you the money on Tuesday, please, I promise, I'm going to send you the money on Tuesday. I was like, sure, please don't be cocky, please promise not to be cocky. He said, yeah, you're my baby girl, blah blah blah, so I'm gonna send you the money on Tuesday, period.
For the kwaba ide kwesi no na yenua ba ma achechi mu ache ye no is me who how to address him so you're about so bema no enti ne nua ba ye nua bema DSL madam wachechi mu e wo ho no mama ye no se Hayford de no kore pa de no kore de onka bi enti oba chechi mu omo encounter no de si ye no de koba ye nyina na ye nua ba no na ye nua bema no so e de atudwa e wo ho no medin ya ne Simon de shine meso se na no Facebook subscribe no like video no share ama foforo so nya bi ahwe makra mo ye be se share